relatively speaking, even with this 56-60 point cut, there is relative outperformance once again. Rima, hi.
Hi, it's quiet, but we've got the weekly options expiry. So let's see whether there are fireworks towards in the last 1 hour of trade. But it's clearly PSU Banks which is topping the chart. The Nifty PSU Banking Index is up 2.3% and the earnings have been very strong over there. You know, Prashant referred to Bank of India. There we had the management. They indicated that they've upped the loan growth guidance for this year. They were earlier anticipating an 8 to 10% type of loan growth. Now they're saying conservatively, minimum, it will at least be 12% this year. Very confident on the asset quality. Gross NPA is coming in at a 28-quarter low. UCO Bank's numbers look very solid. That stock is higher by close to about 5-odd%. Even the other in the financial space, M&M Financial Services, MES Financial. So that's clearly the pocket where consensus expectations are very bullish, but the stocks are delivering on that. Indigo Paints is another one. Just came out with numbers, 10 minutes ago, and the stock is currently up 4.5%. Another interesting thing is many of these companies which reported numbers yesterday, the numbers were strong, continues to see follow-on buying and pretty aggressive. Look at Karnataka Bank, 20% upper circuit yesterday. It's followed it up with a 7.5% gain, good volumes. Redington, Varun Beverages, in fact, up for the third day in a row. So you could say that markets are overvalued, etc. But, when the numbers are good, you have seen buying coming through from investors, and then they don't care about the kind of stock run up. Shipbuilders, defense, we've been talking about this. They continue to gain. That's the performance today. If you pull up a week-to-date performance, Mazgaon is up 24%, Garden Reach is up 17%, while Cochin Shipyard 2 Nigel is up close to about 12%. But what have you made of the day so far?
Well, that's right. Rima, I'm just looking at the high of the day. That's at around 18,100 odd. The low of the day was what we did in the first few minutes at around 17,960 odd. So that's the broad band that we have. Now, since its expiry, and in the next 60 minutes or so, that'll play out. I'm looking at the most active strikes today. And 18,050, that's very, very active today. The premium has come down substantially to around 10 rupees or so. But there was some writing being seen out there. On the downside, the 18,000 put, well, that's continued to see a good amount of open risk build up, and that was the key trigger for me. Yesterday, it unwound close to around 2.5 lakh shares odd. Today, we have seen addition non-stop, telling you that the bulls, they are in control even on the downside. They're looking to protect the lows of the day. So the levels that we're looking at, the resistance is that around that 18,075 odd. I'm just plugging in the number. The 18,050 calls for a lot of open risk build up and fair bit of writing out there. The premium was around 30-40 rupees at that point of time. So that's why that becomes a bit of a resistance. While on the downside, given the kind of writing we've seen at the 18,000 put, well, the bulls are counting on today's low getting defended. If in case we breach any of these levels, then we could quickly see a 50-60 point move as well. So just keep an eye out on that. Rima.
Okay, let's tell our viewers what we've lined up for you on the show today. The Indian market's holding up better than the Asian peers after a Fed-induced sell-off on Wall Street. The Nifty is off the day's low, still holding above 18,000. The sensex is down close to about 150 points. IT stocks drag. PSU lenders lead the way. A loser in trade, Voltas. Brokerages have downgraded the stocks. Some have even trimmed the target prices as the company continues to lose market share. The rationale lined up on the show. In key earnings to track, we'll tell you what to expect from Hero Moto, Britannia and Cipla Q2 numbers on the show. And to discuss the markets in the road ahead at length, our alpha manager for the day, Varun Danga and Charandeep Singh will join us in just a bit. All this and more in the next 1 hour.